Have we got them worried? Have we got them concerned? Are they nervous? Are they losing the battle? I'm talking about that, that one world government organisation that wants to sort of control everything. Are they getting a little bit panicky? They're throwing everything at us, aren't they? And they want to control the world, and they want to get us all into the 15-minute cities and control us with digital IDs and make sure that we stick to the social credit scheme with their central bank digital currencies. Have we got them a little bit nervous by all of this? Because it seems to me now is the time to make a much more concerted effort to poke fun at them. You know what I'm talking about, the old Illuminati. Yes, those people, they get together, the Illuminati. They think they're so above everything with their secret practices. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we go behind the doors and we see what the Illuminati are up to. The Illuminati and their secret satanic practices in which they bring in the younger members of the world and they start doing rather grim and nasty things to them. I think we should poke more fun at it. I know it's a very serious situation and there will be those people who will go, "Dear Richard, I don't think you should do this. This is all, you mustn't, you've got to take this seriously. They really are trying to do some nasty things." And it is true. But the thing that they want more than anything else is for us to be incredibly fearful, like jelly, wobbling around. Oh, blimey, what's going to happen next? Oh, no, because if we are wobbly like jelly and we're there like rabbits in the headlight, watching the car come towards us and squishing us, then they've got control. But if we are just laughing at them going, "You silly buggers, what are you on about? What, trying to control us, giving us medical interventions? You may knock some of us out, but you're not going to get the rest of us." Oh no, because we have the fighting spirit. We're not putting up with this nonsense. In fact, all those stupid people in government, all of them, apart from perhaps Andrew Bridgen, of course, and maybe a few others who are now beginning to sort of see sense. Maybe they're beginning to realise, actually, hang on a minute, we're on the wrong side of history here. We're doing all the pushing for the devil, and maybe we shouldn't be doing the pushing for the devil. Maybe we won't be going to that place, we'll be going to that place, and maybe, it can't be good for us. Maybe some of the MPs are beginning, but most of them are still singing in the choir to the official narrative that they've been given. They've got the hymn books, they're not questioning, a bit like the doctors didn't question when the medical intervention came in and they completely forgot their Hippocratic oath where they were supposed to do no harm and help people, and there they were going, "Oh, do come in, have this poisonous injection, no worries about consent, we just stick it into you because I'm being paid, you see, I'm being paid and earning a lot of money, and oh, it's so lovely working for the National Health Service in which we get to sort of kill people quite nicely. There we are, keep coming in. Oh, by the way, if you've got a bit of that nasty disease, no, you stay at home till you're blue in the face. You can't come in here because we don't actually cure people. We've got all sorts of lovely drugs which will help you on your way." So the MPs, of course, they're still singing the "safe and effective, oh, we believe." And so I think we've just got to take the mickey out of these people, because if we take away their authority, you know what it's like. There's a teacher, he's trying to get his class all together and all the kids are just laughing at him. "Oh, sir, you're talking absolute rubbish. Now, come on, pay attention, otherwise you'll be all getting a cane. You'll stay behind." "No, sir, we'll give you the cane." I mean, if school kids could do that, if they were just rowdy. I mean, it's only one teacher, isn't he? It's only one teacher. It's only one parliament, isn't it? How many of us are there against them? And we're all going, "Oh, blimey, better pay our bills, better pay all of this. We better acquiesce, we better consent, we better do this." But instead of that, we should be just laughing. It was going, "Oh, I've got this contract, yes. I didn't actually agree to this contract. This business about the council tax. I mean, where is the actual contract? Where did we negotiate this together? Because if we didn't negotiate it together, it's null and void. That's not how contracts work. It's like, for example, these utility bills, these phone bills, for example, you get and you look at the terms and conditions and you're supposed to agree to it. And they say it's a contract. I've got to sign a contract. I mean, you've got to sign a contract. And you look at it and you go, oh, I see, I've got to pay this, and you can update this whenever you bloody well like, and you can do this, and like the French, probably in the contract now because they passed a law, we can just switch your phone on at any time we like and just listen in or watch your videos or access your data, which does seem a little bit funny, but it's probably in the contract, you see. But if you've got a contract like that and you actually bother to read all the small print and you say, actually, I don't agree with that. I'd like to have a phone, think it'd be quite nice, but I don't agree with this snooping on me or this updating of the contract. I mean, I don't want you to update it and change it or move the tariff about. I don't want any of that nonsense, thanks very much. And if you cannot amend the contract, if it's unamendable, then it's not really a proper contract, is it? It's not actually something that you both parties have agreed to. And if you can't sign it in wet ink, then it's not really a contract either. It's just null and void. And my advice, such as it is, and I wouldn't listen to me for one iota, but my advice would be, any contracts like that, don't sign, don't get involved with, have nothing to do. Oh, I'll have a mobile phone, please. Here's the contract. Oh, you can do all these things. It's either that or if you don't sign that contract, don't have the service. Well, I won't have the service then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I mean, if everyone said, I won't have the service, I don't like these terms and conditions, thank you very much, not having it, even though we desperately want to have our mobile phone because we love that EMF, oh dear, it's a little bit of electrical magnetic fields radiating in our blood, changing our brains, making us acquiesce every single moment. But if we all said, actually, no, I don't want to sign that contract, no, I don't want you to be able to update, no, I don't want to have a smart meter, I don't want to have all these rubbish, then these companies would soon change their tune and go, oh my God, we're losing money. We're losing money. Nobody's having a mobile phone. If we all just stop saying yes all the bloody time, then they would have to change their to say, well, we're more than happy to give you a contract. Would you like to have these terms and conditions? Well, I'll have some of those. I don't like this bit. Oh, right, of course, sir, of course. I mean, we've got to change it back to the other way round. Instead of them dictating, these are our terms, and you either have them or you don't, well, we won't have them then. My son Billy, when he was young, as a little whippersnapper, I used to say to him, you know, here's your dinner, you either eat it or have nothing. And he didn't understand, and he would go, oh, well, I'll have nothing then. And I said, all right, have nothing. And he would go, what? No. I said, well, here's your dinner, it's either that or it's nothing. And he said, well, I'll have nothing then. And I said, well, fine, that's fine, you can have nothing. No. And he didn't really understand what he was saying. But that's the thing we should be doing. You either have this or you have nothing. It's the easiest thing. So we should be poking fun. We should laugh at these people and say, is that the contract? You are joking, aren't you? You are joking. That's not a contract, you silly fools. No, I don't want your service. Thanks very much. No. Where's the contract for the council tax? Inland revenue? Isn't that just voluntary? Do I really have to pay that? Where's the contract that says I actually agree to giving you some money? Where is the contract that I actually said that you could be in power and change your manifesto? Where is all of that? It's very interesting, isn't it? So we've got to poke fun. We've got to just, you know, make this into a big joke. All these people who are trying to change our life, our traditions and our customs. I mean, same with the old gender business, isn't it? How many genders have you got? Are you sure about that? No, it's a load of rubbish. We take them too seriously. Why are we acquiescing? Oh, well, Richard, if we take them seriously, we'll all lose our jobs. If we don't take them seriously, we'll all be having this new money. If we don't acquiesce, they've got control. Have they? If all of us decide to change our tune and just have a laugh and say, oh, you don't be silly. Everything we knew yesterday has been turned around. And why are we just going, oh, yes, of course. Yes, that's the new way. Of course, that's how it is. Yes, no, I agree. Suddenly I agree with all of this rubbish that we know intrinsically in our hearts is nonsense. It's absolute total nonsense. And we just got to poke fun at them and say, do you know what? You're having a laugh. We're not having this one world government. We don't want these digital IDs. Who asked for them? I didn't ask for them. Did you ask for them? Did you ask for them? Why did you ask for them? What benefit is it really to us? No, I think we should just have a laugh. CBDCs? No thanks, don't want any of that. Sticking with cash, thank you very much. You can withdraw it, that's fine. We'll just get bits of paper and we'll write on it. We'll put our thumbprints on it. There we are, a bit of digital biometrics. We'll do it ourselves. Put your thumbprint on a bit of paper. That makes it unique, doesn't it? Because it's your thumbprint. Yeah, could be a new sort of money. Maybe I've just suddenly invented something. Somebody somewhere's going, oh my God, Richard's just come up with a bloody good brainwave. Well, that would be the first, anyway, for a long time. But, you know, bit of thumbprint on there. There we go. That's my promise to pay. It's got my thumbprint. That's my mark. That's my genuineness, because I am a living man. Somebody sent me an email, said, oh, Richard, stop saying you're a living man. We've got this constitution. It'll be perfectly fine. But I am still a living and breathing man. Maybe the constitution is handy, but I'm still a living, breathing man. And I'm not going to be dealing with these big corporations in the public. I want to stay in the private, and I want to put my thumb on a bit of paper and say, that is my promise, that is my bond, that is my money, that's the way I'm going to do things. I'm just going to poke fun and have a bit of a laugh at the Illuminati, the cabal, the secret cabal and their secret satanic practices. I don't want anything to do with that. It's all stupid, it's all bunkum, it's all nonsense. It's got to stop, hasn't it? Let's face it. Who wants anything to do with those idiots? They're all clowns. They're all clowns. And you know the biggest clown is the clown who doesn't have any followers. And if everybody just turns their back from the government and says, you know what, this is all a load of old nonsense, let them remain clowns in the House of Commons trying to make their rules. But if nobody's there listening to them, it'll all just fall on its feet. So there you go. That's my monologue. What do you think? Put the comments in there. I know there'll be some people, very serious people who take themselves far too serious, people who are like, can't have a laugh, can't have a joke. But we've got to raise our vibrations and ignore the nonsense. Oh, well, whatever, you know, you do what you want to do. We're all turning our backs. We're all having a fantastic time. We're spiritually alive. We're real people. We are living and breathing men and women, and we're going to do our own thing. And you know what? You can all just sod off.